everyone! Welcome back to the Makers Gonna Learn YouTube channel. Happy Wednesday, everyone. I am so excited you're here, getting plugged in and having an amazing day. I've already seen so many friends here in the comment section saying, wow, oh wow, you're ready to be here. I am so excited. So today for our Wednesday live stream, we are doing an encore presentation of our 5 secrets to making money crafting, even if I haven't sold before. Guys, there has been thousands of people that have attended the webinar on Sunday and on Tuesday. So many great testimonials of people enjoying the content. So if you all are ready for today's webinar, I am so excited for you to be here. To get started, let's go ahead, share with everyone where you're visiting from, what you've got going on in your neck of the woods. This is one of my favorite trainings to teach. I love seeing you guys with the responses, with everyone getting plugged in and kind of setting their goals. This webinar builds off of all of our others that we've had coming up to today, as we were making sure that you knew that you wanted to sell. And this right here not only gives you an amazing opportunity to work with our entire team here, but you're going to be able to cast your vision for where you want to be and what you would like to sell. So I don't want to waste any more of your time. I am so excited. We see so many friends here. Good morning, Sandy, Beth, Oma B, Aaliyah, Caroline, Connie. Guys, this is going to be amazing. So if you all are excited, let's go ahead and dive in to today's special training. Yes, let's take a look. Guys, you are here at our top 5 secrets to using your die cutting machine for a successful business. Woohoo! I love it. Sparkly Jelly says, I'm so excited when you go live or upload a video. Thank you so much. We love the support and interaction here. Now guys, this is a special treat today, because this is free here on the channel. You did not have to sign up for it or anything. This is here to make sure you guys are getting the value. So this is awesome. Again, at the end, you're going to learn more about the program we have been talking all week about, because the doors are open to design, make, sell. So if you guys want more details on it, you can check out the link down below while we do our presentation. But I know we have some new friends here, so I'm excited to show you how you can turn your die cutting machine into a source of constant income and unlimited creativity for you. By the end of our time together, you will learn how to sell without going to business school, using your gift to put smiles on people's face and money in the bank, lies that have left you with guilt and overwhelm as a crafter, and last but not least, what everyone's here for, our 5-step system on how you can create and make money selling your crafts that have been tested by hundreds of crafters. Yes, I'm so excited you all are here. Let me know in the comments which one of these you're most excited about. This is so good and I cannot wait. So this is awesome. Now, next up, you are going to want to make sure that you guys are ready to learn. I'm so glad you're here, but to get started, here's what I'm going to ask you guys to do. Let's go ahead, silence our phones, log off of Facebook, grab a notebook to take some amazing notes. Here's my promise to you guys. We have a lot of friends here, but what I want to do is make sure that I commit to not leave a single question unanswered. I commit to you guys and promise that by the end of today's training, we will not have a question left unanswered. So that is my promise to you guys, that if you're like, oh, there's so many people here, I may not get my question answered, that is my commitment to you. Rachel is here helping monitor all our comments, and we will make sure to hit all of your questions. Now, my friends, let me know in the comments right now which one of these you are most familiar with. Because if you are familiar with any of these here, You need to stick around. Maybe you need motivation and education to launch your business. Maybe you're struggling with making your craft shows profitable in the past. Or maybe you are ready to master the skills required to make your own SVGs. Either way, if any of these are you, you need to be ready to plug in. I love it. I love it. So yes, got my notebook and glitter pens to take notes. Amazing, Deb. I love it. How awesome, awesome, awesome. Well, guys, we have some brand new friends here, and I'm so excited because before we jump into it, I want to share with you guys who we are and to get to know each other real quick. So from left to right, let me share with you the Makers Gonna Learn team, because we're here to tag team and help you accomplish your goals. On the left, Becca is truly a creative powerhouse, designing and building some one-of-a-kind projects every day. And in Design Make Sell, you get to see her really dive in and share with you all sorts of different ways to design your own cut files. You'll be blown away. Next up, Rachel. Next to Becca is Rachel, and Rachel has been on the team the longest, and boy, does she love serving you guys. And when it comes to designing with fonts, helping you pick what items you want to sell, and so much more, Rachel is amazing. And I think you guys not only know Rachel from the lives and here on the channel, but you'll love the value that she brings to Design Make Sell. So much fun. Next is my beautiful wife, Courtney, who is our creative director, leading not only craft projects, but working with our amazing community, designing all the cut files, working with all the artists to see it through. In Design Make Sell, you see her really help you guys with some advanced techniques, all sorts of amazing things that you will not want to miss. And then there's me, Tanner, founder here at Makers Gonna Learn. And what I wanted to share today is why we started this community in the first place, with 3 things in mind: to inspire, motivate, and educate makers to have more confidence and success crafting. I think you're going to love it here, my friend. So let's go ahead and dive in. I see a lot of people commenting. Little Core, yes, I love it. I love it. How fun. Well, guys, let's go ahead and talk about some myths. These are some myths that we want to leave behind here at today's webinar. Number 1, too competitive. Let's look at what's holding you back from making money crafting. And this is number 1, too competitive. Have you ever felt like selling your crafts could be too competitive? There's traditionally a few reasons why this could be the problem and why you feel that way. Number 1 is that you are looking for the competition, and that's okay. All right, here's the deal. You need to use your competitors to, really understand what other people are doing. But here's what we want to do as new sellers. You must separate yourself and know that the average consumer does not see it that way. All right? Does not see it that way. And number 2, imposter syndrome is real. Does it ever feel like that for you guys? Have you ever experienced this, whether it's with selling, whether it's something similar, just maybe even posting your crafts for your friends and family to see? You don't want to feel like you're imposing on anyone or anything like that. But this is too real. And here's the deal, my friend. This can hold you back from reaching your real potential and making the greatest impact. Making the greatest impact. What that really means today, my friend, is that we don't want you to get worried about what everyone thinks about of you. Because if you get caught up in that, you're not going to be able to move forward, right? If you're too worried about what other people are thinking, if you're worried about what other people could say, that is not coming from a place of conquering your goals. So we really want to leave that here today. All right, all right, all right. Yes, Beth says bingo for number 1. Yes, exactly. Casey says yes. Guys, so that's myth number 1 that we're going to share with you guys today, why this is a myth. Myth number 2, too expensive. Maybe you're here today and you think selling is just too expensive. And that's right. If your mindset on selling is making a bunch of items and then trying to figure out how to sell it. What if I told you, friend, you don't want to make a bunch of items until we determine the demand? All right? Write that down and let me say it again. Do not make a bunch of items until we determine the demand. It's a great one to write down and something you want to keep at the forefront of your head, because I see us as a crafter, and we're going to talk about this, mindset in a little bit, but us as a crafter, we're like, okay, we're just going to craft, we're going to do what we do best, and then we are going to figure out the selling. If that is you, we want to just understand it. And yes, that can get expensive, but we must realize that there are people ready to buy it before we make a bunch of it, or we're going to be left in a sad spot. Beth says number 2 makes perfect sense. Yes, I love it. I love that you guys are picking this up, writing this down. Sometimes I actually like to see the chat slow down a little bit because I know you guys are taking some amazing notes. So I just want to give a shout out to everyone. We did the webinar yesterday and there was a friend that didn't tune in and comment anything until the end. And I was like, wow, thank you. I just want to acknowledge you for being here. And she was like, well, I was just taking too many notes. And I was like, I know you were. I'm just so happy. So I want to just give you guys a shout out as well. And for myth number 3, too confusing. You may think, Tanner, selling online sounds great, but I think it's too confusing. Does anyone feel that way? Raise your hand, throw me up a comment, throw me up a yes here in the comments if you're saying, Tanner, selling online seems super confusing. Here's the deal, my friend. Have no fear. We're going to take it step by step together. And at the end of this, you're going to have the opportunity to work with our team here at Makers Gonna Learn to make it even easier. Here's the deal. I want to ask you a question. Which of these myths do you believe right now? Let me know here in the comments which one. A lot of people are saying yes. Catherine went Design Make Sell Pro. Congratulations, Catherine. Beth says yes. Laura says yes. Connie says yes. I feel it, guys, and that's what I really want to leave you with by the end of today, is really explaining how you're going to be able to do it. Teresa says yes, yes, yes. Oma B says, I get so lost. Well, friend, I want to walk with you guys today and really share with you in just a second why these aren't true and why they're just myths. All right? Can you imagine what your life will look like once you do away with these myths to start making money with your crafts? What it's going to really look like is once you have that first sale, you're going to be able to really see the traction. I posted some testimonials right here so that you guys can see real life people just like you and I can do it. Hope posted getting my signs done and added a frame around one of them. Sold both within 1 day of posting. Are there anyone here that's like, I want to post my first sale? Penny says, I had my first sale on Etsy today. Penny, congratulations. And Sandy says, thanks to Tanner and Design Make Sell, I sold my first item on my Etsy shop. Guys, it's only going to take a few of the first orders to overcome half the battle. Because I truly believe when I first started online, I had a quote that I lived by and I reference it all the time. Believe you can and you're halfway there. The biggest thing we get caught up in is starting, right? Is starting. So write that down. Believe you can and you're halfway there. Betsy says, I'm feeling hopeful. I love it. Well, guys, we're about to dive in to some of the best secrets from the years that I've been working on the internet. We're going to dive in and go deep on what those are. If you guys are ready for the secrets, Rachel, how many friends do we have with us right now?
We have, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Over 200 amazing friends with us.
Over 200 amazing friends. I love it. Well, guys, if you're ready, go ahead, give me a number 1 in the comments so that we're able to see you guys are here and ready to dive in to secret number 1. I love this one because it is the best one to kick off with for a lot of you guys. Yes, new crafter created my first invoice with my logo. Woohoo! Adored by, I get orders, but there are so few in between. Yes, we want to get you bringing in consistent orders. That is awesome, my friends. I love it. Well, guys, I am seeing the number 1s pouring in here in the comments. So let's go ahead and dive in to secret number 1. And this is one of my biggest ones, one of my favorite ones to talk about. Secret number 1 is stop working for free. You have to stop working for free to reach your goals. All right, you want to be able to create time to master your goals. You cannot be here saying, I want to build a business, I want to build a side hustle, I want success, but I want to continue trying to serve others for free. The only reason I really ask you guys to do this until you reach your success and can kind of refocus is that we have work to do, right? We have work to do. So we need to use every spare minute, every few hours, and really focus in on building great listings, taking great photos for our listing, building amazing projects. And a lot of times we already have said yes to crafting for free for friends and family and things like that. So this is so important. Aaliyah says, this is the most important in my opinion. Do not give away your time anymore. Yeah, it is a huge mindset shift when you stop working for free and start valuing yourself. We're going to talk about it more later in mindset, but you really have to be the first person to value yourself and value your time so that others can show up and value you as well. Am I right, my friends? Yes, I love it. I love it. I love it. It's so hard to do, Betsy says. And then Beth says, totally agree with number 1. This is a big one, and I think a lot of you just have to shift your perspective, shift the mindset, and you'll see how amazing it is to free up your time to focus in on your goals. Love it. Well, guys, let's dive into secret number 2. Secret number 2 is one that I love. Use a step-by-step system. Here's why I think it's a myth to think that starting your craft business is complicated or expensive. And at the end of the training, I'll share with you how you can get your own step-by-step system. But for now, here's proof that when you have a system, starting a business is easy. Aaliyah's here with us today, and I want you guys to see Aaliyah's testimonial. Tanner, I got 2 orders tonight, like an hour apart. I almost fainted. Aaliyah, I think also she commented later, said, I was cooking dinner and this happened. I can't believe it. It was awesome. That's what I'm talking about, Aaliyah. You go. I love seeing that. Who wants to be like Aaliyah with orders rolling in while you're still with your family, not at a storefront, craft fair, but the comfort of your own home? And guys, let me talk about what it looks like to have a step-by-step system. Whether you want to use a system or you're saying, Tanner, I have no resources to invest in a system, what this is going to look like is really outlining to yourself. This could be a one sheet piece of paper, your system. What do you need to do in your head to accomplish your goals? If you need to get your first order, what does it look like to get that? If you're looking to get your consistent orders rolling in, what do you think you need to be doing to get there, right? So either way, you're using a step-by-step system that is developed or you're developing your own, that is what it looks like. You know, if you're DIYing this could look like following your to-do list and kind of creating order of importance. Order of importance is very, very important so that you stay focused. Because why not working for free is so important is because you have to stay focused on the task that it takes to conquer your goals. Lynn says, when I printed out the Etsy rules, it is so much to read. I don't know what to do. It can be so overwhelming, and that's okay because it's so new to us. We need to take it step by step every single time. I love it. Okay, Aaliyah is an inspiration. I love it, Linda. Thank you. We also have Becky that says, feeling so blessed to have come across your YouTube here and see this. You help take away the fears of what to sell, where, and how much I should charge. I mean, it was like you were in my head. Thank you so much for sharing this. Guys, I love it when you guys talk about, like, it feels like we're in your head, like you're posting things that we know, or you're giving us value before I even knew I needed it. I love that. And then we have another one that says, I'm really looking forward to you guys. You have motivated me. I was a freelancer and now I'm selling my own fonts. So that is so much fun. Well, guys, who is ready for secret number 3? Let me know here in the comments. You know by now, you have to stop working for free to give yourself the time back, give yourself your yes. And then next, you need your step-by-step system, whether it's self-developed DIY or you're investing in a program. Either way, you have to have a system to follow. You cannot simply just go around and hope for the best, right? You have to have a system in place to accomplish every single goal. Yes, 3. I'm really afraid that crafting will turn into a job and I will not enjoy my time at the Cricut. Guys, if you are wanting to sell your creations and, make extra income or not, the best part about it is that you can set your own time so that you can say, hey, I can do 5 orders a week max, 3 orders a week max, so that you still have time to create for yourself too, because that is important. Kelly says bring it on. So Kelly, let's dive into it. Number 3, nail your niche. I talk about niche a lot, and the reason why is that you must understand who you are serving. What that means is who's your ideal customer. That is all this means. You want to visualize your ideal customer and everything they're about. If you're writing notes, write this down. Okay? If you're taking notes, write this down because this is good. Who do I want to serve? Start visualizing your niche and your ideal customer. Okay? Some extra questions that you kind of want to write down and really start thinking about is what's their age, what's their struggles, and spoiler alert, this is the big one. Sometimes a lot of our ideal customers will look a lot like we do. Whether it's struggling with something you've went through in the past, whether it's overcoming something, you really want to show up, for your ideal customer. And that will kind of help you decide what to sell and how that makes sense to sell your product. So yes, think about who your ideal customer is. What do they look like? What is their struggle? Do they have time to create awesome teacher appreciation gifts? Do they have children? Are they busy? Do they want to have a handmade home but maybe don't have the skills? Think about that. Really sit home and think about it, and you will be able to start visualizing this ideal customer for your business. And this, my friend, will help you with everything, right? This is so good. And if you all are writing that down, continue to write that down, because we are about to dive in to secret number 4, which is one of my favorites. So I see a lot of people taking notes. This is so good. It is awesome. I really want to make sure that you guys know everything that is needed when it comes to your niche. So if there's anything that you're like, Tanner, let me get this ideal scenario. We have a friend saying, my ideal customers are moms to be. I love that. So for a mom to be, what would that look like for them? You can really think about what projects they'll admire, what projects they want. And sometimes, guys, the money is actually in the niche. So if you are creating hair bows for moms that just are not crafty and not able to make their cheerleading bows, that's a great one. It's very specific. You know who you serve, and you'll be really impressed when they show up, because you've put in the effort to ideally outline who you serve. So that is so much fun. All right, guys, for secret number 4, this is a big one. I love it. Set yourself up for success with strategy. All right, my friends, this is a big one. A lot of my friends say here on the channel, Tanner, I don't know what to sell. I don't know what I should get started with. We want you guys to have your strategy in place. Just like your step-by-step system, you gotta have the strategy with it too. So let's do a quick exercise to help you all identify what to sell. Here's what I want you to think about and write with us. So think about what you will make. Here in the comments, let's do this together. What do you enjoy making? You can simply start out by brainstorming, whether it's on your notes or it's in the comments. I would love to know. So feel free to jot down the crafts that you like making, or I saw some beginners here in the comments. Write down what you would like to learn how to make. What this is going to do is give yourself a starting point. Nothing is too big, nothing is too small, or even too crazy when it comes to brainstorming, all right? So as you guys are putting in the comments what type of crafts that you love making, you really can then look over, analyze the ideas on it, and ask yourself some really great questions. Are there any that are simply too time consuming to reproduce on a larger scale? Ask yourself if there's anything like that that could cause you an issue, or anything that would be like that. So for example, if a project takes you a long time to complete, you're only going to be able to make a set amount of those every year, every month. So will you be able to charge enough to make them profitable? Is there big enough demand for that? Melissa says t-shirts and learn to make stickers. I love it. Stickers are super, super popular. People ask for the oddest things. Yes. Cartoon portraits. I'd love to print them out on shirts, wall frames, keychains, anything Disney themed, hair bows, t-shirts. Yes, awesome. More than just t-shirts. Awesome, Nicole. I love that. Tiffany says that's a great idea for her, Tanner. The hair bows. Yes, it is. It's very skill-based, very profitable, very lightweight to ship, and something that you could really focus on building out, like while you're with your family, while you're watching a TV show or anything like that. Yes, I'm sublimating items and will be offering completed items as well as selling sublimation prints. That is awesome. I cannot wait. Welcome to Design Make Sale, Catherine. That is amazing. I came across my craft selling idea when I was preparing for an upcoming vacation. Mickey ears are so expensive in the park, so I tried them and love how quick and creative they are. That is awesome. So Rachel, think of all of the different people that are going out with a family needing to have their Mickey ears for their pictures and their park days.
Yeah, and they're so expensive. Expensive.
That is an amazing one. So fun. You know exactly who you serve. And then as you grow your business, you could think, what other items would they need to tackle the park? What type of shirts? What type of water bottle decals? You know, things like that. Cindy wants to work on parties. Guys, this is so good. So look at your list. Think if you have enough of a market to really sell. This is awesome. Jennifer makes wood signs and personalized gifts. Guys, this is so fun. I love it. I love it. I love it. Yay. All right. Well, guys, we have got to almost secret number 5. This is so good. Yes, and make sure, guys, when you are doing Disney inspired, since we did use that as a great example, that you're not infringing on any copyright infringement or anything like that. There are plenty of ways to do inspired projects, so just be on the safe side. Yes, we're more in sewing and embroidery. Guys, what I love is that the things that we teach here are so universal, whether you're doing sublimation, Cricut, woodworking, koozies, scrunchies, anything like that, you will be able to rock it. Yes, all right. Well, if you all are ready to dive in to secret number 5, go ahead and throw us up a number 5 here in the comments so that we see you guys are all engaged, ready to move along. This is going to be so awesome. I'm loving it. It is amazing. Rachel, are there any questions that you saw that I need to hit on? Now would be a good time if you want to throw one my way.
So we have one here. We have some people that are super eager and want to sell, but they're afraid of failing. What are some tips we can give?
Let's go to the main camera. My friend, if you're sitting here and you're like, Tanner, I'm picking up what you're saying, but I don't think that I can tackle it. I don't think that I am the person to do it. Well, my friend, if you have said that that is something that you would love to do, then I truly believe that that is the call that you want to answer, right? So if you're scared, you're doing something for the first time. So you really have to understand that you have to allow yourself to fail. It's not if you're going to fail, it's when you fail. What are you going to do when something does not work out? Have that in your back of your mind, because if you're going to fail one time, you're going to learn from it, and that's not going to happen again, and you're going to keep growing. So you really want to, in my opinion, allow yourself to fail and pivot. I think the number one thing I see when we have new sellers in the community, they say, Tanner, I started selling on Facebook, but I got no orders. What the heck? What the heck? Like, there was crickets, right? Use that as a time to pivot. Do not approach that as, hey, I failed. Approach that with, hey, that didn't work. What can I do different to get a different result? All right, my friends, such a great one. So if that's you struggling, let me know. But let's go ahead and dive into secret number 5 here with us. It is so good. So let's look at secret number 5. Yes, this one is develop a seller's mindset. Are you ready to sell like a pro? Before that can happen, you have to make some shifts in your thinking. And here's what I really want you guys to think about, okay? You really have to hit home with your seller's mindset. We already talked a little bit about valuing yourself, but let's really get it going. So, number 1, you cannot please everyone. Just like we talked about earlier, imposter syndrome is also very similar to this. You cannot please everyone. And what I mean by that is that you cannot worry about what other people think when you're putting yourself out there. Okay, when you're putting yourself out there, it's gonna be scary. you have to admit it's going to be scary, right? You want to put yourself out there and realize you're not pleasing everyone. You're not worried about what your third cousin has to think about you selling, or what if they're going to be too critical over your prices, or they're going to be too critical over the projects you sell or your products. Because here's the deal. What happens when we start worrying about pleasing everyone? What happens? It means that we're not taking action, and we're still sitting there with no momentum, and we're too busy worrying about something that has not happened. And so what if that does happen, right? That's not go bother us, because we have goals to achieve, and they're not your ideal customer. Just remember that when you're worried about pleasing everyone, they're not your ideal customer. That is one of the biggest things we need to work on. Cynthia says a seller's mindset is so hard. It can be. It really can be, but it starts with boundaries, and it starts with my next point, is that you have to realize you only have 24 hours in the day, because you do not want to overcommit. You do not want to stress yourself out, because the reason why you're doing this is to allow yourself more flexibility, more time with your family, and to be happier with what you're doing. And then this one is most important, guys. You want to write this one down. We talked about it earlier, but I want to go a little bit deeper. No one will value you until you value yourself with confidence. I truly believe that if you are here today and saying, Tanner, I want to sell, but I'm not confident in my pricing, I want you to be confident in your pricing, and I want you to be confident in your approach to selling. So be confident in the price, but also be confident in the craft, because you will be blown away at what it looks like when you show up confidently in your crafts. Sydney says, if you make a new listing for a product to sell, how long do you think is a reasonable amount of time to decide is it as a flop or not? So Sydney, obviously if I listed a Christmas project today, it would be a lot different than if I posted, say, a summer project today. So I would definitely give it, I would say at least 3 to 6 weeks. And in those 3 to 6 weeks, what you need to be doing is you need to work on making the listing better, but also try to send people to the listing. What can you be doing to stir it up and drive people to your listing? You want to allow the algorithm on Etsy and platforms like that to send you traffic, but don't depend 100% on them, because you've got to do the work, Sydney. You've got to be putting in the work to find people to order as well.
I would love to interject as
please.
well. I think this is a fantastic question, but I don't think we've ever got asked a question.
I don't think so.
In this regard,
this is so good.
I love it. Also, there are a lot of things that you need to make sure that you are doing in your project, in your listing, to make sure that it's going to have the best possibility of selling. Things like photos are really important, making sure that your title has keywords and a lot of good phrases that people are going to search for. There's a lot of things that go into a good product.
You can make or break your product listing, and it's not even about the price or the actual project. It can be about the listing itself, and there's so many different things. So we in Design Make Sell, we teach you how to look at your competitors and decide what's making their listing so great, what's getting them orders, and how you're going to be able to make it better so that you get ranked too. So guys, here's what I want to hit home today. These myths have been demolished. You're not going to be worried about being too competitive, too expensive, or too confusing, because now you know that it can be easy, a step-by-step and pocket-friendly to start selling your crafts and see money coming in rather than only money going out. Do you see how powerful it is when you stop limiting yourself and start exploring your creative potential to build a successful business? Are you guys starting to visualize it? Are you really starting to set goals? I saw some comments earlier saying, oh my gosh, I'm actually I get it a little bit more. I love it. It is so great and it's awesome. So That is so fun. Next, I want to share with you guys Deb. Deb says, I've been a member of Design Make Sell for about 2 months and it's worth every penny you spend on it. I highly recommend this course to anyone that uses a Cricut and want to make money with it. How awesome is that, my friend? Rachel asked a great question. You haven't mentioned the video feature of Etsy. Would you recommend using that? Rachel, I love using when a platform comes out with a new feature, because that's going to help you get traction with it. So if you're confused on what type of video you could do, I kind of like the sped up versions of people making the project, because that's going to show them kind of a little behind the scenes and really empower them to be like, wow, you put so much work into this, I need one, right? That is something fun, and this is totally off script just because we love you guys and you all are showing up with such great questions and comments. I love hitting on those. So now I want to know, would you like me to help you guys set up your craft business without any confusion, overwhelm, or costly mistakes? This is a big one. I love the energy that we have here, and it is so good. Yes, Carolyn, if you want to sign up for this webinar, again, you can attend tomorrow's, but this is the same one we are doing tomorrow as well. So, because as I see it, here's the deal, my friends. Option 1 is figure this out on your own and end up frustrated and exhausted. I won't say that you can't ever get there, but I want to make it easier for you. Or option number 2 is follow a tried and tested path from stressed to successful. This is the deal, my friends. You can have the path that we have shared with you so many others, and I hope that you're choosing option number 2, because guys, I want to introduce to you for maybe the first time, or maybe you're here saying, Tanner, I've been following you for 2 months, 4 months, who knows how long, and I've heard of this program, but I don't really know what's in it for me. All right, I want to introduce you guys to Design Make Sell. This is why I wanted to hopefully you guys choose option 2, is for Design Make Sell. This right here is the only step-by-step program for Cricut crafters who want to master designing their own SVGs and selling their one-of-a-kind products successfully in just 20 minutes a day. The best part is you're getting lifetime access to the program that is perfect for you, the crafter who wants to go to the next level and start saving and making money rather than just spending it. How to stop spending hours hunting for the perfect font, die-cut design, or figuring out how to get started selling those onesies or tumblers you've been making with your family. Lauren says, love, love, love designing my own things, especially for customers with Makers Gonna Learn. What I also love about Design Make Sell is you're getting proven strategies to go from giving away products for free to selling them for a profit, and to do so without stressing over what steps to take and how to make it happen. That's a big one. The pro crafter techniques to become completely confident with Cricut crafting. These are what it really looks like when you're able to start seeing the roadmap and you're able to put in the work and the action. Tess says right here, it paid for itself in the first month. I had no prior experience before Tanner and the team. I still get orders from people who have had a Cricut a year or 2 longer than me. So for the newbies out here saying, wait, can I really sell and be a newbie in crafting? Yes, Tess has been selling projects to people that have actually owned a Cricut. It's crazy, for a year or 2 longer than she has. It's unbelievable. Another thing I love is that you're going to get a systematic, structured, and super comprehensive approach, because you don't want to waste time and energy trying to figure it out on your own. Aaliyah says, this course is worth the money, every penny. You can get going and pay for the course very quickly. Those orders I had during dinner, they made my first payment installment. I love it, Aaliyah. What a great testimonial. How fun. Guys, what you're getting in the design course is everything you need to get designing today. The basics to get started, all 3 of the top softwares to get trained in. You're going to be able to learn how to design with basic shapes today. And we even cover some advanced techniques you don't want to miss. And y'all, a big question we get is this work at your own pace? Yes, you will be able to work at your very own pace. It is fantastic. So if we were to sell each of these courses separately, they would go anywhere from $97 to $197 for one module. Here's the deal. To help you on organizing your designing, your journey, your notes, your action steps, we do offer the PDF workbook for you. This is a huge bonus. We had it all compiled. We've had some questions saying, Tanner, I'm a hands-on person. Where's the PDF? I want all the action steps. This is for you, my friend. Now, our selling course, what I love, where you get to see Rachel and I show up the most, is here, and it covers a lot of ground for you. We share with you, get started selling. The art of selling teaches you how to confidently sell. This is so important. To confidently sell today, you want to constantly get sales, and with the right marketing, you will be getting sales in your sleep. And if you want to know how to rock that weekend craft fair, we share that too. Our goal with Design Make Sell is to equip you with everything you need and more. Just look at how much you're going to save instead of buying these separately. And one of my favorites is, again, for the selling, you're getting our action items and assistance with watching a training video. You're going to love our bonus workbooks. These will help you take actions and see results easily or quickly. So that's so good, and I love it. But as always, here at Makers Gonna Learn, now is time for bonuses. You won't want to miss these. They're only for if you join right now during our special enrollment period. Starting out with font creation. I love this one. You guys can design your own font. We're also sharing with you how you can design your own patterns, and our Take Amazing Photos bonus course. These are some of our most popular and requested trainings that will equip you today to better your business. We love that. Now here's the deal. In the case you're thinking, yeah, sure, it was easy for you or the participants you saw earlier, here's what I want you to know. We can do it, so can you. The only difference is that they had access to a step-by-step blueprint that gave them a shortcut to creating their own SVGs, selling their products with confidence. And now you can have that same exact blueprint today. Yes. But y'all, the bonuses are not stopping here. The bonuses are not stopping here. I have more for you. Our frame masterclass. I want to share with you guys exactly how you can get great profit margins, and it's one of our most popular classes. You may want to know how to keep your costs low and profits high. If so, check out that bonus today. Now remember, my friends, if you go pro, you are getting our community Facebook group. You must go pro today to unlock these bonuses. But our Design Make Sell members love our community because here's the deal. You're getting one-on-one support from Makers Gonna Learn, but fellow sellers as well. It's amazing, amazing, amazing today. I love it. So as you can see, we have some fast action bonuses that I love. So this right here is one that is only for this enrollment period. As you guys know, we have been spending weeks gearing up for this enrollment period. So we added this fast action bonus that if you join today, you're getting both workbooks printed and shipped to you if you join now here in the US. So this is for our US friends. If you're outside of the US, we will give you an extra $20 off for your enrollment today, since we can't ship you your workbooks. But as you guys can also see, we added another brand new bonus. Brand new bonus. This is 3 live Q&A calls. We had over 1,000 students in Design Make Sell last year. 1,000 students, and the biggest thing they asked for was a little bit more Q&A and hands-on as they go through the program. So I want you to go ahead and get plugged in today for our first kickoff call on the 28th at noon Eastern. We will be doing some of these, so later in the evening, if you work, you'll be able to plug in too. So you can sign up today and you're going to get guaranteed 3 live check-in calls for accountability, one-on-one support to give you success. And we have a question: how long does the special enrollment period last? So here's the deal, Miss Carrie. If you're saying, Tanner, this all sounds great, I want in, but I don't get paid until like the end of the week or the first of next week. If that's your case, we can confirm you a spot today and complete your enrollment by the end of the month. So email hi@makersgonnalearn.com. Let them know so we hold your spot and we'll be able to get you guys squared away. I want to make sure that you don't miss out on this, but if you can, get registered today. We're about to break down the entire deal. We've made it really obtainable for you guys. So let me share more about that. So as you guys can see, the real world value is like over $2,000, but you're not gonna pay anywhere close to that. Because you're here and you're part of our amazing Makers Gonna Learn community, you can start today for as little as one payment of $115.50, followed by 2 monthly payments of $165. That is right. You don't pay full price. You're not paying regular price. You're paying our special price today because you get our promo code DMS at checkout. Dawn says just signed up. Super excited. Woohoo! I love it. Want to start now? Dawn, you can do it. You can get started today because Dawn already registered her enrollment. So now she has instant access. That is so good. What I love is that we want to make it accessible and possible for everyone to start their crafting business and make that constant income. And that's why you get payment plans. But if you want to pay in full, you can do that too. Look right here, my friends. We have broken it down. Christina went pro. Woohoo! I love it. Let me know here in the comments if you are going pro today, or maybe you're already in Design Make Sell and you just love hanging out on a webinar. Let me know. So yes, you can get started today for as low as $115.50 using that coupon code DMS. So yay, I love it. So with the coupon code, you can be paid in full at $447, or you can break it down in 3 payments. Your first payment is going to be $115.50, and your other 2 would be $165 and some change. So yay, how awesome. I love it. Guys, I want to open it up for Q&A. So let me know in the comments what your questions are. If you're ready to get started, Rachel has the link pinned. It's the first link down below, and she just posted it, so you can get registered on today's webinar. I want to give you a shout out. I am so excited. So woohoo, just signed up, current member, just love hanging out. That is awesome. Yes, love it, love it. Guys, Q&A time. Let me know what your questions are. We'll open it up for any questions that you have regarding Design Make Sell, or maybe you have questions on selling. Maybe you're on the fence. Rachel, you wanna go to main camera? How are you guys doing? I am so excited. This is the time where I promised you we're not leaving a single question unanswered. So I'm going to answer some of our most popular ones, but start typing in the chat box. Let me know, are you on the fence? Are you worried that it's too much content? Because if so, one of the biggest questions is not only, is it self-paced? Yes. Self-paced recorded trainings with action steps. Guys, remember, if you sign up today, I'm mailing you your workbooks. I'm mailing you these 2 workbooks. This is a huge bonus and something we're so excited to do for this. Rachel says, is it a self-guided training with elements of Q&A? Yes. How long for the printed copies do we wait? So it's a few weeks. It's not too long. You can get started without them, but when you get them, it's going to be even better. So yay! I love it. Went pro on Monday. Woohoo! Mary says, what if you just want to design and not sell? We have made it where for you to get all the bonuses, it still makes sense for you to go professional, but you can get just design if you would like, but there are so many bonuses when you go pro. So you might want to think about it, because what if you start designing and start selling later? I don't want you to miss out. In the professional tier, it's the best of both worlds together. Ray says, I'm on the fence, love my projects, but nervous about making it a business. My friend, if you're nervous, don't let that be the thing that stops you. Think about if you are going to be able to handle the investment. And when I say investment, I mean not only financial, but can you dedicate 20 minutes a day to go through the program? Can you watch a training, have a few notes, fill out your action forms, and then maybe the next day or the next few days, implement what you've learned? Because if that is a yes, you can do it. I love it. Nicole says, I posted some items on my Facebook page. I don't have a business name. Should I post pictures, or is that a bad idea? Guys, Miss Nicole, no. Getting started is better than staying stagnant. So I say do what you can. I like to ask you guys to work on making your first $600 of profit just as your trial run, and then you'll be able to worry about it. Sydney says the bonuses alone make pro worth it. Guys, you all know here at Makers Gonna Learn, we do not do anything halfway. These bonuses are individual courses we could sell individually and things like that. So I love it. Today, if you act now, you're getting the workbooks printed and shipped to you. So you're not gonna have to worry about that. You're getting 3 live Q&A calls with me. I'm gonna be your accountability buddy, so I cannot wait. It's gonna be awesome. I want you on our kickoff call. I want you on our Q&A kickoff call on April 28th. April 28th. Yes, I love it. I love it. I love it. Let me know what questions. How long will this offer last? You have until next Monday to enroll. So that's it. That is when the doors are closing. Will you be able to watch this live training again? Yes, for 24 hours. We may remove it after that, so be sure to watch it again if you need to. Yay, going pro after I'm done working. Woohoo, I love it. Sue says, go pro, guys. You won't be disappointed. That is awesome. A big question we get is Design Make Sell only for Cricut users? If you're wondering that, you may be saying, hey, I want to supplement, I want to knit, I want to crochet, whatever it is. My friend, in these programs, we're not teaching you how to use the machine. You're already empowered to do that through our membership, Makers Gonna Learn, or I think you're already skilled if you're here. We're teaching you business school without going to business school. We're teaching you how to sell without having to do that. We're teaching you how to design without having to go to design school, right? We're teaching you the great basics that you need. I love it. Do you have to be a member to go pro and take the deal? You do not. You do not have to be a member of Makers Gonna Learn to join us for Design Make Sell. Do not forget when you register to create your account so that you'll have access, and we'll be having a lot of fun. Yes, Rachel, I love it. I love it. I love it. Guys, with the payment plan, that is putting you guys on the same level. So you can space it out. Don't feel the heat so fast so that you have time to start implementing and take advantage of the program to help you out on those future payments. So that is something we love. Traditionally in the program before, you would pay like $40 to $60 more to take a payment plan. But we said we want to even. We want to even the playing field. The bonuses, whether you go and take the payment plan or you pay in full, are the same. Crystal says, once the 3 payments are made, is that it? Crystal, yes. This is not a subscription. This is not a membership model. You get the material. You get to take action and have lifetime access, my friend. It should be a subscription. Traditionally, we should probably charge $47 a month. What I don't want you guys to have to worry about is that $47 every single month. Once you pay your enrollment fee, you have it forever. will not be taken away, nothing like that. So my friend, yes, that's it. Your 3 payments and you're good. I love that. It's a great bonus. So another question, do you have to be a member to buy it? We already answered that. No, you do not. Yes, I love it. I have more confidence and get my business going and make money selling my projects. Best Makers and Learn family, love it, love it, love it. You think I can make the cash to pay for Design Make Sell Pro as I go? Rachel, where's my phone? I wish you were here. Please rewatch some of our trainings if you're still on the fence after today. We have some other trainings that are so good that we love. So what I want to share with you is kind of a little bit of crazy Tanner math. Your enrollment fee, let's look at that big number, right? Let's look at your big number, is $447. So if you divide that by, let's say, $25. $25 is kind of the average, I would say, for most projects. So $25, you have to sell right at 17, 18 items to pay for your enrollment fee. So think about what the training will do for your business, learning how to sell, learning how to set your listings up for the lifetime of your selling over the next year. You're going to be able to sell 18 items. So yes, if you're breaking that down even more, you just want to worry about your payments. So $25, you're going to be able to have to sell right at 6 to 7 items to help pay for your enrollment fee. So yes, I think it's very possible, and I think it will be something that will help ignite you to get moving, to take action. So if you guys want to get registered, let me share with you what the process looks like if you're still on the fence saying, I don't know. Rachel, will you share the screen with us? Yes. Okay, so you want to click the link that Rachel has for you guys. You can click Join Makers Gonna Learn, click that link, and you're going to scroll down and find the professional tier. So this right here is so good. And yes, you get the program with your first partial payment. You don't have to wait until you're paid in full. I love that. So yes. So again, you're going to select Pro. If you want the payment plan, you must scroll down to the bottom of the list of bonuses. All right, of the list of bonuses. Do you offer a guarantee or support? We have a training kickoff call. I'm guaranteeing you guys at minimum 3 accountability support calls. Yes, we are giving you guys the support. Our customer care team is available 7 days a week. And the best part is that you can reach out and they're going to connect you with the right customer. Our customer care team will connect you with the right one on the team for your questions. And yes, you can sell on Etsy or eBay. So after that, you're going to want to select your enroll now or the 3 payments. And then you're going to want to create your account, enter in your billing details. Then you're going to want to enter in the coupon code. Don't forget that when you check out. And guys, if you did forget the coupon code, email customer support, hi@makersgonnalearn.com. They'll get you refunded. Be sure to agree to the terms. And that's it, my friends. You will be in. Yes, you will be in right here. It is so easy. I love it. Now you'll see it right there, and it's awesome. Aaron says, if I'm in Canada and you don't ship outside the US, is the professional still worth it? Yes, this is just a bonus that we're doing for the time being. You still get your PDF workbooks, and you don't have to have the workbooks. You could do the printable one, you could look at the digital one, or you can just follow along with the videos. It is so much fun, and this is just a bonus to help get people to say yes. So yay, I love it, I love it. And then here's the deal, y'all. Look at this. The reason you joined me for this training was that you were tired of giving away your gorgeous projects for free. Am I right? Is that you? You were tired of feeling the guilt that comes crawling out of the craft closet. Is that you, or am I right? Or you really want to start saving money and making money, but you're worried you're going to end up wasting money. Correct? Well, now you don't have to worry about all that. When you join Design Make Sell, you get everything you need to help you succeed in a community that cannot wait to cheer you on. No guilt, no loneliness, no overwhelm, or confusion. In a little matter of weeks, you can have your products selling in stores, craft fairs, or online just like our friends here. Dr. Pamela says Design Make Sell is great. If you're on the fence, say yes. Kat says turning my side hustle into a full-time job at home. Launched an online store, a YouTube channel, onwards. You guys are inspiring. When I tell you, you will not regret purchasing the program, OMG. I treat the professional course as my own personal class and love it so much. Worth every cent. And then Hope says, bought the pro version, love what it has done to drum up my sales and is driving new customer to our social sites. I love that. It is amazing. So much fun. But y'all, I get it. I'm going to answer some questions in just a minute, but before that, I want to tackle some of the thoughts that I know are going through your head right now. Okay, so these are the things that you may be a little upset, or not upset, but not want to mention. Are my projects really good enough to sell? Yes. You are going to be able to sell your projects. Sue just went pro. Woohoo! Go Sue! Congratulations! I'm so proud of you. You are going to be able to sell your projects because we're going to teach you to confidently sell. We're going to make sure that you value your projects, and chances are you definitely need the material that's in Design Make Sell. Next, here's a big one. Why would someone pay me for my crafts? Guys, the thing is, we undervalue ourselves in so much. If you know that about yourself, that possibly is what you're doing right now to hold you back. The reason why someone's going to pay you for your crafts is how much time have you spent to master your machine, master your crafts, how much money have you really invested in your crafting. It's huge. I love it. So it's going to be amazing. And then lastly, will I be able to keep up? Tanner, Design Make Sell seems like a big program. I totally understand, but the best part is, here's the deal, y'all. You're getting lifetime access, and we're gonna break it up for you. So I love it. I love it. I love it. You guys are going to rock it, and you will be able to keep up. So that's fantastic. Now here's the deal, y'all. You've got to make your action bonuses will expire in 24 hours, but I want to thank you for staying on with me. So we're going to open it up for even more Q&A. Do not forget when you are signing up, do not forget the coupon code so you can start your crafting journey with savings already. I'm really hoping that you're going to join us in Design Make Sell like thousands of others and start seeing your creativity turn into profitability, a thriving business for your family. I'm so excited about helping you with this and can't wait to see you in the Facebook group. Be sure to post it in there when you join and get approved. Rachel, I'm so excited to see everyone tuning in. I'm excited for all the comments. Do you have any specific questions that we can tackle? We are going to tackle some questions. I'm going to get a drink of water because I'm loving it. But y'all, after chatting for over an hour and 10, I need a drink of water.
Do you? Are you sure? You don't need to be hydrated. No. So one question that we got that was super neat was, how do you decide on your niche? What tips do we have to help you narrow it down?
How do you decide your niche? How do you narrow it down? That's a big one. It's not anything that you're ever going to just overcome today, right? It's going to take some time. What I want you guys to be able to do is have a starting point. Make it broad, make it big, but just get started trying to figure it out. I love when people have a genre of crafts. I love when people have an age group and a gender in mind. I like to use the busy moms that want to have a handmade home but aren't crafty. How can you empower them with your products, right? That's a great place to start. And then you can think about, well, do they want farmhouse designs? Do they want to be modern? Are they contemporary? Like, what does that look like, right? It's a great way to get started and look at it. And think about the people that you serve. Yes. Oh my gosh. Will we do this again in the future? Guys, I want to let you all know, if you do not join Design Make Sell today, in the future there will be, but by the time the doors open again, before we do this whole launch again, I would love to have your name as a testimonial, first of all. But second of all, it's going to be like in September. So if you do not join today, you may have to wait until September. And who wants to crush our goals today in 2021? If you get started today, you will not have the traction that you would have if you kind of lean in today. Do you think you'll ever offer a 6-month payment plan option? I'm gonna be, as much as I would love to, I think we are having to be more than generous offering a 3-month option. I'm sorry, but the 3-month option gives you enough time to complete the program in the 3 months, so it's not something too long over. If you are serious about it, I would definitely recommend saving for it, and maybe by September would be a great time for you to get started with us. So would I be able to pay off the payment plan early? Paige, we can make that happen for you, my friend. So you can say yes to payment plan today, and then 4 weeks from now, 3 weeks from now, you're like, hey, I just want to pay off the rest. I don't want to have this for multiple times, right? You can do that. So just let us know. Will this happen again? So we have one more webinar training tomorrow, 6 p.m. Eastern. I loved Rachel. She said, show up to all the webinars because everyone's different and like you get different value every time. The audience we had on Sunday is different. The audience Tuesday, the audience here is so different. And it kind of curves the conversation. Like I have a script, I have like things that I want to hit on, my friends, but I truly, every single time doing this training is so different. And that's what I love about it. So it's great. It is fantastic. Rachel, what other questions do we have?
Let's see here. I'm hesitant on selling, especially on Etsy, because I think there's a lot of competition.
Were you here at the beginning of the webinar, my friend? We covered why we feel like there's too much competition. It's because we as crafters are constantly looking at others, and we can spot a Cricut project from a mile away. Across the street, I can spot a Cricut project, am I right? That's the thing. So your perspective is definitely swayed. We want to use that to our best potential. We do not want to use that as a reason why we're staying stagnant and not moving forward, right? Like we want to use that to our advantage. So no, there is plenty of room for you to show up for a niche that you want to serve, a specialty, a genre, a strategic plan to join a certain audience, to serve them on Etsy. A lot of people talk to me about, Tanner, the fees on Etsy are crazy. No, I want you guys to think of it as a thank you fee. A thank you fee for building the platform so we don't have to worry about it. A thank you fee to bring me my customers so that I get to stay in my craft room and craft. I'm not trying to become a web developer today, my friends. That is not what I'm called to do. I'm called to serve. So are you. So use those fees and things like that and kind of pivot it. One of the biggest things is that I've had to do this year is change how I think about taxes. Change how I thought about taxes. It was not, oh my gosh, I'm paying so much in taxes. It's, oh my gosh, I get the opportunity to pay this much in taxes because we have abundance, right? So it's all about the perspective shift for us. So sorry you missed Miss Becky. You can rewatch this for at least 24 hours. It was such a great one. I love doing these trainings. I truly, truly do. What other questions do we have?
Your sticky notes is probably the best ones to
Woohoo!
answer.
When will we get our workbooks? In the upcoming weeks. And do you still get bonuses with payment plan options? Yes, we have made it a super even paying field. If you did tune in a little bit late, you may have missed, but you will get a bonus today if you say yes on taking better photos. It is so much fun. Yes, the first webinar tomorrow. I love it. Yes, that is awesome. This is gonna be so good. Well, guys, I want to, real quick, if you're still on the fence, I want to share my screen and exactly how you can get registered today. Because I know there's still some of you here, and sometimes walking you through enrollment actually like frees us. We're like, okay, it's not brain surgery to get enrolled today. So I want to share that with you. Let me share my screen. If you click the link that is provided here, you're going to be able to get to our enrollment page, and you're going to see that, guys, 5 days to make our decision. 5 days. If there's anyone still on the fence, let me know in the comments so that I can help you guys out. I really needed something like this, brother. Thank you. My goal with this course is to pay off student debt and for all and being able to bless others. I love that. That is awesome. So you're gonna click yes, I am ready. And then here's the deal. A lot of us get tripped up because they're like, wait, where's the payment plan option? I need to go pro. Scroll down. We list out all the bonuses you're getting. all the bonuses, the workbooks, the font creation, pattern creation, taking amazing photos, and you see it right here. So you can select that, if I can click it correctly. Click that right there. You're going to go to the checkout page, put in your account info, your billing details. Do not forget to put in your coupon code. The special code today, DMS, for all our amazing members, and click apply. So yay! Then you're going to be able to see you're getting started today for $115.66. You'll want to press this button right here, agree. You can check out using PayPal or your favorite credit or debit card. So yay, we offer Visa, MasterCard, Amex, and Discover. Guys, let me know if there's any other questions. I cannot wait if you sign up today to get your workbooks, to get your 3 live Q&A calls. Again, those are fast action bonuses that will expire in 24 hours of today's webinar. So yay, I love it. Francis says, I don't have a Cricut maker, but I have the Explorer. Will my Makers Gonna Learn membership help Will with that? Yes, our membership teaches both the Maker and the Explorer for you. So that's a great question. Highly recommend checking that membership out. I saw Rachel give a really good link and coupon code if you're looking to get a membership. So maybe she'll drop that again for you, my friend. But Design Excel's doors are closing. Guys, 5 days. It's Wednesday. Liz says, do you have people outside the US succeed? Liz, yes. I'm talking Australia, I'm talking the UK, I'm talking Canada. These processes are not just a shoe that fits for the US. The processes, the principles are way bigger than just the US. So you'll be able to rock it too. So yay, I love it, I love it. Guys, here's the deal. I saw a lot of Canadian friends. Rachel, our Canadian friends really showed up today.
There's a lot of them here.
There's a lot of them here.
I was noticing that.
I've seen a lot of friends say, man, I'm super bummed I cannot get my workbook shipped to me. Guys, here's what I'm asking for. It's just a little bit of grace. The thing about shipping to Canada is that we're a small team, and if we opened it up to ship to Canada, we have to fill out specific forms for every single package. And I promise you, I'll tell you this, to get your books printed at a local print shop is like $14. So today, if you're in Canada and you're saying, I'm super bummed about this, I'm so upset, I feel like I'm missing out, here's my offer to you. You will be able to get your workbooks, but let us discount you $20 so that you're able to support a local business in Canada. And believe it or not, print shops are really struggling. Think about it. The past year has been crazy. Where have people been able to use paper? Churches aren't printing off pamphlets. Businesses aren't needing too many promotional packages, postcards and things like that. Use that money to send your PDFs. You're still getting these workbooks in PDF form. Download, attach to an email, your local print shop, and say, hey, can you print these out for me? Serve a local business. Serve another local business today, because yes, Canadians rock. They really do rock. You all are amazing. I wish. We have an employee in Canada. We love our international friends. I would easily send these workbooks if I had the manpower to do it. We are a very small team here, guys. I think sometimes because we have the nice studio, like the things we do have here make it seem like I think we're a little bigger than what we are. Very small team. So I hope you guys understand.
There is also another fun workaround that we have recommended in the past, just for anybody that wants to.
This is big! Yes, I forgot about this!
It's a good one. So if you guys have a friend or family member that lives here in the U.S.
Or there's services that I think you may be familiar with.
Yeah, there are services. I can link some if you guys are interested, but you can actually give us that address as the address that you give us with your Design Excel information, and we can ship those to a friend, family, or service here in the U.S., and they can ship them to you.
Yes, so if you have a friend that's like every few weeks or months they send you whatever you've been getting in the U.S., you could have it shipped there. Like, we're totally fine with that. It's just filling out all the customs paperwork that get us hung up. So
we can't ship it directly to you, but someone else can.
Yeah, and the redirecting services does the same thing. We send it to the U.S. address, they forward it for you guys. So yay, Canadians, woohoo, I love it. I love it. Like, I don't know any other webinar we've had so many amazing Canadians. So if you guys are there, if you're in the US, again, these will be shipped directly to you. Sorry for any confusion in other countries. Again, just a fun bonus to make it fun for you guys during this special enrollment period. We only got 5 days left, so we wanted to make a little icing on the cake. But guys, thank you so much. This has been so much fun. We'll see if there's any other questions. How do I know if I'm skilled enough to sell my projects? That's a great question. If you have friends complimenting you, if you have people complimenting you, ask your inner circle. Hey, do you think I could actually sell this? Have their honest opinion. And if they say no, ask them why. What should I do different? Work on it in your inner circle. Once you become a Design Make Sell student, you can also post the pictures in the Facebook group. We'll tell you, we'll make sure that you're getting taken care of and not making a fool of yourself. That's what we're here for. A big thing about building your own business is it is a little lonely. You're a little lonesome. I get it. That's why I think a lot of people like do MLMs, because there's community there. But the thing about building your own business is that you're in control. Other type of opportunities to make money at home, you're not in control. So we're empowering you, and you get the community, which I love. So how do I learn what projects will sell well? Trial and error, we've talked about that. We give you some tips and tricks on testing and researching before we make projects as well. So I have the passion to sell, but don't know where to start. If that is you, my friend, get started by taking the step out of faith to get started. So finding your favorite products, again, Design Make Sell gives you the roadmap. So it is so much fun. And how can I build my craft business while still working full time? That's a big one. So the thing is, we ask for 20 minutes a day in Design Make Sell. That is at minimum. You don't have to work on it like every single day. It's obviously self-paced, but if you'll dedicate yourself some time early in the mornings, late in the evenings, carve it out and commit to yourself when you make the investment. So guys, thank you so much. I already went pro, but love hanging out and hearing other people's questions. Nicole, yes, it is so much value. It is so good. And fantastic. So yay, I love it. I love it, I love it. Cute packaging for products. Clearbags.com is great, and I say that because it's clear and you can kind of like wrap up your stuff too, so it's really good. Becky says, do you do live videos for learning how to use your Cricut? Yes, that is our main thing here. We're teaching business during the special enrollment period, and then the doors are closing, and we're going to pour into our students and then get back to our regular scheduled program. But yeah, you can check out our membership that teaches you how to master your machine. So thank you so much. Do I need an iPad to design SVGs? Rachel, you do not need an iPad. We teach you 3 of the best programs to design SVGs, and spoiler alert, one of them's free, and 2 of the 3 do not include an iPad. There is one if you want to use the iPad, but you don't have to. So yay, thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today. I think this has been an amazing time. I hope you guys are getting registered. If you need anything, reach out to hi@makersgonnalearn.com, and we'll see you back here real soon. Bye now.